What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 19 Ultimate Team game. Our opponent today is most likely a Carolina Panthers fan, just a hunch that I have, and he's also most likely a subscriber.
Yo, Cookie, I know you got a mic, bro.
Once again, just a hunch that I have. We're picking up on context clues right now. So we got a subscriber to play today. This should be pretty fun. I do not own an Xbox mic, unfortunately, believe it or not. So I was not able to get back on and talk to this guy. But you will be able to hear him in the background throughout the game as 3rd down and 7. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself, getting a gain 11. And most importantly, the 1st down as we go to McCaffrey in the flats, getting a couple of yards. 2nd down and 5. It's going to be a read option and a keeper for Lamar. But Lamar cannot find any rushing lanes. A one-on-one tackle brings up a 3rd down and 6, and Lamar is looking to go downfield for Tyreek Hill, who makes the catch all the way down to the 2, and the next play, Tyreek running it in for the touchdown. What a drive for Tyreek.
Of course they match me up with you. Like, why? One win to qualify. Match me up with fucking Cookie Boy. I'm asleep.
Oh yeah, so let me explain that really quick. This is a Weekend League qualifier game. If you guys are not familiar with how the Weekend League qualification system works, you have to win 3 games in a row to qualify. So this guy, since this is his last game, that means he's won 2 games in a row, and he is working on his 3rd to, make it in. We are also working to qualify for Weekend League as we sack Cam Newton on 2nd down and 1. That'll bring up a 3rd down. Cam Middle able to find Steve Smith. Steve Smith, one of his top weapons, so we got to keep him in check. So yeah, I'm also trying to qualify for Weekend League. This is also my last game to try to qualify as we go offsides. Try to bait him into running this play at the end of the 1st quarter. He does get the snap off, and boom! He pays the price. Ronnie Lott with the big hit. Now it's 3rd down and 14, and Cam Newton under pressure. The cornerback blitz gets in free, and on 4th down and 24, he's gonna punt the ball. Deion Sanders, we got a chance to return this one. A punch straight down the middle, and Deion with the spin inside. Look at Deion spinning. Just keep on spinning, man. It's Madden 19. You keep on spinning. So as we run some read option with Lamar Jackson, unfortunately the read option game is not really opening up the way we'd like it right now. So 2nd down and 12, we come out 5 wide and nearly throw an interception. It looked like he had to use our defense to potentially get a pick and a pick 6. 3rd down and 13. That pass is incomplete, so we're gonna punt the ball on 4th down. We had absolutely nothing going on that drive, so we'll punt that, and more importantly, pin our opponent at his own 2-yard line. So now he's got to be careful here with Saquon Barkley finding a big rushing lane. 1st down and more, and just like that, Saquon Barkley gets him out of some trouble as we get close to the 2-minute warning. Cam looking to pass. Cam under pressure, and that's Myles Garrett who gets his 2nd sack of the 1st half. This is a screen pass, and he barely got that one off, and look who's there to clean up the mess once again. That dude, Myles Garrett. So I sent my opponent a message at this point saying don't quit. The reason for that, well, actually I'll explain that later. I don't want to give away my master plan right now. In the meantime, 3rd down and 22, we work on getting this stop, which we do. Try to strip that ball. It's still going to be 4th down and 12. He chooses some clock and eventually punts the ball once again straight down the middle for Deion Sanders. And Deion once again has a pretty good return going this time to the right side. No spin moves, but still taking the ball to the 48-yard line. So we have some pretty good field position to work with to try to make it a 2-possession lead. And Lamar Jackson, look at him run and just eventually get out of bounds to protect ourselves. But man, this Lamar Jackson is still amazing to play with as we throw the ball to Christian McCaffrey. And the one thing you'll notice about Lamar is not exactly in the running department, is the fact that he doesn't really miss any throws. You would think 85 Lamar Jackson, he might not be able to make it out of that situation, but he is a magician. We only have 26 seconds left, and we are lobbing the Shannon Sharp. That's going to be intercepted by the Honey Badger. Check out where my opponent gets the ball, though. His own 1-yard line. Man, oh man, field position not in his favor right now, and that's not going to help. A big hit from Van Der Esch. That forces the drop. 2nd down. He barely gets out of his own end zone with Saquon Barkley. Now 3rd down, running again, and a safe play call right there. You just don't want to give up those 2 points. 4th down and 9. We try to block that punt. He gets it off barely to Deion Sanders. This might be the last play of the 1st half, by the way. Deion looking left side, breaking that tackle, and we actually give ourselves 1 second to work with right here. So we're just going to run the ball with Lamar Jackson, see what we can get. Lamar's got some blocks, and look at Lamar Jackson go. Can he find the end zone? Juking and just tackled by the Honey Badger. We got 46 of the 49 yards we needed to pull off one of the more spectacular plays of the year as Deion Sanders starting the third quarter off in style for our opponents. And he is still in a one-possession game right here. He's got to figure out some sort of offense, and that's not a good start, losing 2 yards. We stopped that run. Next play, Lamar Jackson trying to... He has Cam Newton, not Lamar Jackson. We have a quarterback spy nonetheless, so he's going to get tackled. Third down, he likes to screen passes, but none of these screen passes have really worked. Now it's 4th down and 8, and he is keeping the offense on the field. Here we go, Cam Newton, biggest play of the game, and once again, we send a cornerback, well, actually a safety blitz off the edge that time with Derwin James, and it comes in unblocked, so he's definitely not recognizing the pressure we're sending right now as LaDainian Tomlinson looking to pass to Odell Beckham Jr., and that probably should have been a touchdown. If Odell didn't get the possession and got the rat catch instead, there was a ton of space for him to take off as we try to run that jailbreak screen. Still the worst play in Madden. Do never run a jailbreak screen. 3rd down and 12. Lamar is going to keep it himself. Need to make one man miss. That he does. And Lamar Jackson all the way to the 1-yard line as we actually come out passing in the goal line, trying to high point one to Greg Olsen. That doesn't work. 2nd down. We actually pass again. Run some play action. You don't really ever see people run play action at the 1-yard line, and that's why the plays aren't really that good. But it still works somehow to Franco Harris, and we are well in position to qualify for weekend league at this point. We really need one more defensive stop to officially secure the victory as Deion Jones helping out with the cause, getting half a sack. 2nd down and 18. Cam's got space to take off. Cam, oh no, getting stripped by Leighton Vander Esch. Got to slide in that situation. He had his eyes on a 1st down. He's trying to be like Lamar Jackson, but there's only one Lamar Jackson in Madden Ultimate Team right now. There is only one quarterback that can bring the value that Lamar Jackson brings. All right, Cam Newton, as good as he is, this 93 Cam, a lot of people think this might be the best quarterback in the game right now. Nuh-uh, man. For my money, Lamar Jackson's still the guy as our opponent runs yet another screen pass. It's actually going to work this time because my lack of users there, trying to use our Vander Esch as he moves the ball to the 35-yard line. Next play, a little wheel route and breaks the tackle. That'll get him a 1st down, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Down 21-0. Definitely needs some sort of miracle here, and so far, so good. Antonio Brown, middle of the field, and, you know, he's putting his hands in the cookie jar, and it's okay because I'm kind of off my game right now, I suppose. He is 10 for 11 passing. His problem is he keeps on getting sacked, and yeah, don't do that. I'm trying to compliment his passing game right now. That's not really going to help anything as he runs Wildcat on 3rd down and 13 and it works. Sure. As long as he doesn't get in the end zone, this has been a pretty good drive, but if we can bend but not break, that is all good for us. Also take away clock from this drive as he continues to march downfield, and there's yet another sack for Myles. Myles Garrett is absolutely dominating right now. As even 3rd down and 20, he calls a wide receiver screen. That's going to go nowhere. 4th down, game definitely on the line right here for Cam. We try to send some pressure, and eventually he is not able to find anyone open. J.J. Watt with the sack, with the salute, doing J.J. Watt kind of things on the field as Lamar Jackson working on a big game rushing, going right side, and Lamar juking and nearly getting the 1st down. The read option has not really worked for us. It's mainly the quarterback draws out of 5 wide and just, you know, scramble drills. Kind of like this. This is going to be a 1st down and more for Lamar, looking to cut it inside. Lamar Jackson off to the races. Just tripped up by Deion Sanders. We come back with the read option, but still the read option is not working. Lamar still over 150 yards, just getting that pass off to Christian McCaffrey. And McCaffrey running a little bit sideways right there. You want to go north and south in that situation. You don't want to do what I did, run sideways, because we cost ourselves a 1st down. Next play, though, Lamar Jackson's got the 1st and the touchdown. Obviously, in that situation, we just sit on the ball, but I was trying to see if I could do some sort of cheesy stuff with Lamar Jackson. 10 seconds left in the game. He calls the timeout. We actually paused the game, and what? We quit? Huh? We were about to win the game. Why would we quit? Well, I decided that I would rather see this guy go into weekend league than myself. That is exactly what happened. Since this was our opponent's last game before weekend, or to qualify for weekend league, and he said he was a subscriber, you know, I decided, have your win, qualify for weekend league, congratulations. and I'll qualify for Weekend League next week. I would rather have this guy qualify for Weekend League. I mean, he's a subscriber, man. It's the least I could do. So he was obviously a little bit stunned. I don't know if he had an idea that I would quit, because all I did was send him the message, "Don't quit," which was, you know, my plan to quit out the game as we hop into another game here with Tyreek Hill making moves, and Tyreek Hill on the opening kick return is gone.
Man, this is the last game I need to win to fucking qualify this week, dude.
Okay, so let me explain this. We are once again in the same exact situation we were in the last game. Only difference is that this guy is not a subscriber. He's just a Madden player. But, you know, I decided to hop back on Madden, get 2 more wins. Got them. We're working on our 3rd win in a row to qualify for Weekend League and, you know, not quit out the game. And here we are once again, where our opponent needs 1 more win. And you can hear him, he's also on his mic. Like, literally the same exact situation. I don't know how this happens. Like, but here we are. And once again, I'm sitting here contemplating about quitting a game. If we are winning, I am thinking about quitting. First things first, though, we got to make sure that we win the game. So far, so good. Lamar Jackson, that's a read option touchdown, 58 yards. We have 14 quick points. This guy is on the verge of getting the message that you get when you're down 21-0 because, you know, we haven't held the ball much, but whenever we have scored a touchdown. So, you know, this guy has a lot of work to do. I don't know. He must have played. I don't know who to win his 2 games in a row, but this is not looking good for him. Then, as soon as I say that, he runs the ball with Ricky Williams, and I figure out how he probably won his 2 games in a row by running the ball with Ricky Williams. Not a bad strategy when Ricky Williams is able to just stiff arm someone else, and fight Lawrence Taylor all the way to the 27-yard line. It doesn't matter who you are. You hand the ball to Ricky Williams, and you have decent run stick, you can go for like 25-0 a week only or something. And maybe not like that, but still. You can do a lot of great things in this game. 2nd down, that pass is actually dropped, believe it or not. 3rd down, that pass is actually caught, believe it or not, by Will Fuller. So, the game of Madden, you know, doing its thing right now as we are trying to bend but don't break, make sure we don't give up a touchdown. And, ooh, there's that message again, don't quit. I would say that should be a pick 6 by Deion Sanders. 3rd down and 12. I'll let you guys know about that message in just a second as Ricky Williams spinning in. Yeah, this is how you qualify for Weekend League. You just give the ball to Ricky Williams. What is this guy doing? Why is the field goal unit out on the field? I actually declined this penalty because, like, I don't know what this guy is doing. I just kind of want to. I want to see if he come out on a field goal and actually try to kick the field goal again. As he's actually running goal line offense right here. It's not really working. We stopped the QB sneak. It's 3rd down and goal at the 1, and he gets another delay of game penalty. Like, you know what?
Play. Jesus.
So you guys can hear him in the mic. He said that he wasn't able to select the play. He was on his mic throughout the game saying that his controller wasn't working. And he, like, literally his buttons weren't working. He couldn't pick a play to the point where he's down to 1 timeout and has gotten 2 delay of game penalties. So I really don't know what we're dealing with right now. He does end up getting 3 points out of that drive. So good for him. If he plays some defense, then that 3-point can go a long way for him as we run some read option with Lamar Jackson. And Lamar Jackson's got some blocks. And Lamar probably didn't need to do that juke move. We might have had a touchdown if I did not do that. We come back with the read option. Not a great decision there. You keep on running read option, you know, anybody will eventually sniff it out. So here we are with the QB draw out the 5 wide. And Lamar Jackson, no. Oh no, I accidentally back juked. That was completely by accident. I'm pretty sure we had a touchdown if I didn't do the back juke instead on the next play. Lamar out of stamina, takes a hit. That's going to be an easy fumble and fumble recovery for my opponent. So we goof around a little bit too much, and I don't know if this guy's controller is, you know, dysfunctioning this badly because he just chewed clock right before the end of the 1st half after running the ball Ricky Williams, and then throws an interception on the next play that puts us very close to field goal range with 13 seconds left and all of our timeouts in our arsenal. But since I'm trying to run with Lamar Jackson so much, that happens. 2nd down and 16. We run a QB draw with Lamar spinning, and Lamar getting out of bounds with 3 seconds left. That brings up the field goal unit, but we are running the ball with Lamar Jackson once again, and Lamar we'll get the ball to about the 16-yard line. So let me explain something really quick, because you guys saw the message "don't quit," and you guys probably know what that "don't quit" message means if you're using context clues, right? We're using context clues today. You guys know I'm probably quitting out this game. Why have we not quit yet? 3rd down and 12. Well, 1, let's see if our opponent can win the game, and 2, you know, I want to get rushing yards with Lamar Jackson. To be completely honest with you guys, I'm trying to get as many rushing yards with Lamar Jackson as I can in this game as possible. And Deion Sanders does not care. He just does not care about how many rushing yards I want to get with Lamar Jackson. We're not bringing Lamar on the field. Instead, Deion gets a punt return for a touchdown. When I honestly wasn't really that interested in returning that punt for a touchdown. I wanted to bring Lamar Jackson on the field. And Deion broke 2 tackles, and I was like, all right, go ahead. You really wanted that badly, go ahead. As Ryan Shazier gets the big hit. Next play, he runs the same play. Almost the same result, except the fact that he fights off the big hit this time. 3rd down and 16, and this guy continues to pick up penalties because, I don't know if his control is broken or what. Oh, and then this happens. Your peer has been kicked for excessive grieving. That is it. My master plan has been foiled. This guy was going to get a free win to qualify for a weekend league, and the master plan has been foiled because he got kicked out the game because his controller didn't. Oh my goodness. Now I feel bad. Now I feel bad. Now let's listen to this message really quick.
Bro, I am so sorry. My controller started acting up. I did not mean to quit in any way. I was taking out batteries to see if there was any way I could get to work. I drastically apologize. Yo.
Yeah, so now I feel really bad. Now I kind of feel like a jerk, first of all, for trying to run Lamar Jackson for like 300 yards. See, that was the goal, to try to like get 300 rushing yards with Lamar Jackson and then quit out the game at the end. The first game, I didn't quit because the guy was a subscriber. I figured, you know, let's try to surprise him at the end. This game, I just wanted to get rushing yards on Lamar, and then the guy gets kicked out the game. I really do feel bad about this, man. I genuinely feel bad about it. I still, like, I played this game hours ago, and I still feel bad about it right now. So, I really do apologize to this guy, because, like, I don't know, man. Maybe I shouldn't be playing Madden online if I feel this bad about beating somebody, but, like, I don't even know how to explain it, to be honest. Like, it's such a weird concept, but I would rather have quit the game in that situation. We are qualified for weekend league. That's the good news, I guess, but, yeah, I'll just end the video on that note. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like in the video if you guys did. Good game to our opponents, and I'll catch you guys next time.